Hello everybody, and welcome to a new speed draw commentary. Yes, this is forever late. I'm cursed this year, alright? Leave me alone. But with me today, we have a bunch of new people. People who have not been on these before. We have Elemental Hero Star Force, or we're just gonna call him Star Force.
Hi, hello. Domain expansion. I didn't really have a funny intro for this, but yeah,
Okay.
you can just call me Star Force.
We also have Ethan Espinel.
I don't have a joke either. Fuck.
Y'all are really, really great at this. I just want you all to know that right now. We have RKO.
Oh, thank
Listen,
you.
I'm a
Again. Hello, I'm the biased Warframe person. Yeah, definitely. Excalibur versus Raiden is not a good episode. Wait, what?
What?
We have we do have a returning face here, and it is Kodo.
Hiya, papaya! Great to be back.
And we also have Reese.
Hello. Also commentary. Yay. That's all I got, sadly.
Yay.
but glad to be here.
Yippee.
Yeah.
Alright, so we're doing 2025. This was this is an interesting year. And some
a little
new
bit.
and hey, you won't see it for every video, but there are some new techniques at play here. Particularly, I have a tablet now.
Yay!
Let's go.
And won't lie, it is very easy to tell which one I used the tablet and which ones I didn't.
Oh, really? What gave it away?
You'll see. You'll see. But yeah. You know, normally this shouldn't take too long because we only have 12 videos here, but two of them have some very special things added onto them. One of them, oh boy, I may or may not have decided to go a little crazy when I made it. But you'll see. You'll see when we get there.
Yeah.
At least you're honest, Brobuscus. Let's be honest.
True.
True.
Honesty is the best policy.
That is
That's
true.
true.
That is very true. All right. Does anybody have anything they want to say before we jump right into it?
Not particularly, I don't think.
My hero fans stay winning.
True.
You do have 3 of them here.
This season and 2024 was hard to rank.
True.
True.
That's also true.
Yeah.
Like and subscribe.
But legit, this
That's
season,
Definitely.
this batch of episodes literally decided to have a stranglehold on my top 3.
Yeah.
Yep.
Also, if you for some reason are watching this and haven't done so already, watch all of Brobuscus speed draws. They're epic. Anyway.
True.
We will call you cringe if you don't.
Okay, I wasn't going to go there, but
There is no joke. Watch them, or else do it.
or else judge.
Or else I'll pen and stare you. Wait, what?
Okay, let's chill out.
Do it now. Go on.
Yeah.
Do it now.
It's
And
funny
you're
considering one of the characters.
You're getting turned down. Yeah, that's probably why he said it.
Yeah.
All right. Well, in that case, let's jump right in.
Hell yeah. Alright,
All right.
Kratos
So
also.
we're on Kratos versus Asura first. I believe Kratos was one of the first guys I got when I was streaming.
I believe so.
That was interesting. You know, actually,
Same
no,
cannot be said
no,
for the other guy.
no, it definitely was because I remember the very first stream. I was like, okay, I'm gonna spin the wheel one more time. If I get an easy character, then I'll do it on this stream. If not, then I'll do it next stream. And then I spun it and I got Kratos, so I was like, nope.
Didn't
Low-key,
you go ahead.
Kratos feels like he'd be one of the easier ones to do, at least in comparison to some of the other characters on here.
I will say
Overall,
I will
maybe.
say who was your first? I mean, obviously you said Kratos. Who's the other one?
I think my very first was Bardock.
It was.
The one after that, we'll get to him.
Oh gosh.
Oh boy.
I'm saying I could just go ahead and fact check real quick.
But yeah. So my thought process here, it's funny. Was like, okay, I want to represent both franchise, both parts of the franchise, both Greek and Norse. For Kratos, so I was like, okay, so they're obviously going to use Norse for the model. So I was like, all right, let's just do that. But then I was like, okay, but how do I do Greek? How do I throw Greek in there? Oh, I know. Let's give him the Blades of Chaos. Sure, that's like his most iconic weapon from the Greek game. So sure, why not? Then,
Honestly, I'd say probably his most iconic weapon. Period.
yeah. Then I went ahead and found out while I was making this that hey, he actually has the blades in the Norse game. So I was like, well.
Yeah.
I mean, hey, everything's up.
Perfect.
He specifically buried them and hid them away as if he was burying his past to keep it close to him, but only unleash them again and the moment he was close to losing everything.
Yeah.
And they demanded to bring back the old god he was.
Yeah.
I just think it's fun.
Alright, Asura.
And then Asura. I was trying something different. I was trying something a little different with Asura, particularly the camera angle. I'm not quite happy with how it turned out, but I still think it turned out alright.
Experimentation!
Yeah. I was scared.
Again,
I will say I was scared because Asura's like borderline cyborg body with all those like panel lining and the like, it's not tribal, but you know what I mean, the like the patterns on his body.
Right.
I was like, oh god.
Yeah.
I mean, I will say like when we got Asura, like it was again trial by error for what you did, Brobuscus. Again,
Yeah,
how are you gonna improve if you don't do a trial by error?
true. Yeah, it would have been better had I had him like completely like I did this with the Century Superboy Prime earlier, but like had he been like flat-footed, that probably would have turned out a lot better. But since they're at an angle, it's like it's contradicting itself. Also, in case anyone's wondering why I'm using this music instead of the commission track for this match, because I like this music a lot and it needs to be somewhere. It's also underrated as Sin, so...
True. So true.
Yeah, I agree. I agree.
The only downside is it resulted in a much shorter video. So, whoops! But, oh well.
I mean, it was nice seeing art of my boy.
I was waiting for somebody to say that.
I had to get one in there.
It would be released.
Alright, there we go.
Ghost Rider Gaming.
Oh gosh, this one. Again, I was so happy for you to do this, but I still remember when you said that doing this. The nightmare was the chains.
The chains.
For both of these.
Oh, yeah, no.
the chains.
Okay.
You don't have a specific tool for change.
I've heard the horror stories.
That you use, they
Okay.
can be obnoxious.
For the record, I want to set the record straight. The chains were as hard as they were because I did them in the worst possible way, which you'll see in just a second. If I had done them properly, like I did with Spawn, I think they would have turned out a lot better and would have been a lot easier to do. Yeah, like right here. I just did shapes. I was like, I'll worry about all the finer details later. I should have worried about the finer details frame freaking 1. That would have been so much easier.
I will say, getting into this later, I think one of the things I think you did really Ghost Rider very well on is how you did the lighting on his head.
Yeah.
It was
Something that I think is very clear to me from this is I think this is probably the best sketch work you've done.
Yeah, this was
by leaps and miles.
Yeah, this was definitely the the starting point. Well, this wasn't the starting point. I had done stuff of my own time, but this was
Yeah.
like the ultimate test of, is this tablet going to work out in the long run?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can see me editing. You can see me
Because
struggling
I
here.
don't mean anything bad by this, but this maws Kratos and Asura.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah,
I will
no,
say,
for
I
sure.
think, I think that even the spikes for both these two is also maybe a little difficult, but I think you did it well, Brobuscus. Again, I'm not an artist, so I can't really say yay or nay on that one.
Right. Oh.
Yeah, I agree. The spikes were done very well. Oh, here.
Yeah.
I just think this is also the best line art you've.
Yeah,
and that's literally
was-
just tablet difference.
Yeah, it was interesting because I had like, you know, how artists always are. They have an idea in their head and then they do it, and it's like not quite to what they had in their head.
Yeah.
Right.
Like it happens all the time. But yeah, I definitely wanted to have this like hardcore carrying the chains around, having them droop from his hands. It's only drooping from one hand, but you know what I mean.
Right.
Yeah, that's a good example of the vision being different from the final product, but details.
Yeah.
Also,
Right.
you could see it right early on, but if you look at his hand, the hand that doesn't have the drooping chain is I meant to have the chains wrapping around his hand. I just have it wrapping around like the outside. Like I have it wrapped around his fingers. I'm like I went back to it. I was like, what did I do? Why did I do it that way? So in a different session, literally right after spawn, I was like, no, screw this. I'm not proud of this. I'm going back and I'm fixing this. I also do some fixing on the flames. We'll get to that in a second. Because yeah, especially after I did spawn, I was like, wow, I did the flames in the worst possible way, didn't I? Oh yeah, here it is. This was recorded after I did spawn, so please ignore the fact that I didn't. I forgot that I have two monitors.
I mean, again, you were playing some baller music. What can I say?
Yeah.
True.
All right,
I do think that
here's spawn.
Ink, there's some ways you could improve with lighting and shading, but but the improvement from when you got the tablet to when you didn't have it is clear to see.
Yeah.
And I think Loki, where you excel best with your art, is Loki these sorts of comic characters.
Yeah. I mean, it helps that a lot of them are, like, they're very simplistic in design because they have to be drawn, like, a million times.
Exactly.
So it's like, yeah, it makes it, why is this going on? Okay. Why was there such a long pause there? What was I doing? Anyway.
Finer detailing.
Or maybe had like maybe you were trying to figure out what you were doing or something. Maybe.
Maybe.
Yeah.
I will say,
It's
what
like-
makes the flames, quote unquote, different this time around compared to Ghost Rider is that they're not flames. Not really, anyway. So I found a really good look at them from Mortal Kombat 11, which is what this is mostly based on anyway. And I was like, oh, this looks good. So there's like a bunch of there's like some energy drooping from the flames, as you can kind of see. I was like, yeah, this will work. Really, I say this is based on MK11. There's a render of Spawn. I'm fairly certain it's not official, but details. And I saw it and I was like, oh, this is like exactly this is like borderline identical to what I was thinking. So it's like, oh, well, that made this like a whole lot easier.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good at least.
So let's just do what this one did, except in 2D instead of 3D, because I can't do 3D to save my life.
Not yet.
Also, the spikes on both these two again, just like spikes and chains were. I feel like the theme for this matchup. It's just
Yeah.
whenever like, I mean, I still go back and say this episode again, if you know me, it was my dread, but I believe it turned out great.
Yeah.
This is the grunge episode, affectionate.
Yeah, and I wanted to replicate that here. Like
Agreed.
this is Aura farming the death battle episode, and I wanted to make sure I got that across.
It is.
Yeah. And again, and for like both these characters, I just love how you do like the flame effects for the two. Like I think you did
Yeah.
a great
Yeah.
job with that.
I think the flame aims and spikes are what you excel the most with when capturing their design.
Yeah. It's funny because I was struggling with the chains around Spawn's waist because they had spikes inside them. I was like, oh come on.
Because there's
Well-
they had to do so much extra because Todd McFarlane decided, first things first, I want to make a character that just oozes being cool and edgy
Yeah.
above his
And then
actual
no,
story,
but no, what made it worse is that they ended up getting covered up by one of Spawn's arms anyway. So I was like, well, cool. I did all that for freaking nothing. Awesome.
Wow.
Oh, also a benefit to the sketching, as you kind of saw with one of those spikes, is that I keep the sketches this time around because they can actually help me with some shading.
Yes.
Like whenever I have spikes when they're like sticking out. Oh wait, forget everything I'm saying. Best montage coming up. Oh wait, actually we need to talk over this because this song got copyright claimed. So well shit.
Oh, damn.
Yeah,
That
no.
is unfortunate.
This is just oozing aura.
Yeah, this does.
Yeah.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
Like,
I love this so
Paul
much.
Albert.
I mean, I will
So
say
sweet.
the one thing. I will say the one thing with the Ghost Rider, like if you know Marvel vs. Capcom, Ghost Rider's conversation with some of the cast, specifically Ace Attorney.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
You know how many lawyers there are in hell?
And then it's like, hey, I have this contract. Do you mind looking at it?
Cool stuff. All right.
And now
Now we got Shigaraki versus
Oh.
Mahito.
Hello,
I am
all
going
things must
to
die
ask-
for me.
Ask for two different reasons. Why did you decide to draw his season 1 design?
A couple reasons. One, I like it more. I honestly think the new one is kind of but
I don't know, I like the cape. I like the cape.
I like the cape. It's just everything else looks boring. And it would have been boring to draw. But also, I wanted to present the also this one has blue hair, so I thought it would look fine next to Mahito.
Yeah.
Because that's the thing. These aren't just solo stuff. They have to look. My mentality is they have to look good together.
There.
So I figured, hey, they both have blue hair, so let's go with that. It will look nice.
And it was before Mahito, like literally a few weeks before Mahito showed up again in Modulo, having white hair.
Oh,
hair.
great.
Yeah.
Anyway, the other reason
Very
is
funny.
I wanted to present both of them as sort of like eldritch horrors.
Yeah.
So like having Shigaraki with hands all over and like having his hands sticking out with just like the one eye sticking out.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, that'll work, especially next to what I ended up doing with Mahito.
Yeah, you decided to do his domain
Right.
expansion, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think,
Yes.
that's what we did.
I mean, it's one of those things. Like it's. I mean, I remember when I made my thumbnail for this matchup that I think I used the one with him with the hands as well, but I just found a picture.
I think you did.
But part of the reason I also ask is, why would you do that to yourself, drawing so many
You know what?
unemoting hands?
You know what? It's because I am the master of making things too hard for myself.
That's true.
I am
We'll
literally
get to
the guy to do that. But also,
That's the
being
gimmick
real,
of this matchup.
aside from the hands, it wasn't actually that bad.
Yeah.
Oh,
Fun
I
fact.
gotta say, I mean, yeah.
Horikoshi, literally one of the reasons, and he decided to have Shigaraki lose hands over time as part of his character growth, was literally because he loves drawing hands. He hates drawing Shigaraki's idle hands because they aren't expressive or emotive at all. And
Right.
it's just a pain in the rear for him to draw. It's just the funniest thing.
Right.
Yeah, which is understandable.
Yeah.
Mahito.
But yeah,
Yeah.
like
Mahito is interesting because he's, if you notice, he's kind of like kneeling down a little bit.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
Um,
something else I don't know if it was intentional or not, I'm just gonna assume it was, is he kind of just doesn't feel fully on model because of his weird stuff he does with his body, stretching and manipulating it unnaturally
yeah.
in horrifying ways. Which
Yeah,
I want to assume is intentional, but still.
I found a like a manga panel of Mahito in a very similar pose to this. So I was like, oh, this will work, I guess. It became kind of because I did Gojo in a sort of domain expansion pose without really even thinking about it because I wasn't as familiar with Jujutsu Kaisen back then. But
Right.
but after I did that, I was like, oh, okay, let's just, to play consistency, let's do that for other Jujutsu Kaisen characters whenever possible. And then I got to Mahito and I learned, oh, he doesn't actually really have a pose per se.
Yeah, he just has his mouth.
and then they just like, oh yeah, we'll just go domain expansion. Yeah, let's go with that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So-
which again, I do love the detail though, just with the domain expansion. Like it's a nice little detail.
Yeah. And then the most unique montage, I guess.
All things must die.
Like,
Yeah.
well,
By the way.
yeah.
I know Shigaraki is kind of like this tragic, complex character, but I really wanted to lean into
Oh, gosh.
the horror of
There's still
Yeah,
horrifying,
no,
though.
I think
God,
that
this
is
one.
probably one
Oh,
of my
God.
favorite aspects of Shigeki.
Oh boy,
Yeah,
it's
I was
your
gonna say-
favorite.
He's tragic.
Bro, I
and
remember
complex,
this.
but
I remember
I-
this, bro.
yeah.
I remember. Like the dread of doing both Chief and
Dude.
Doomslayer. Oh my
Yeah,
god.
I remember this.
It's
Dude,
your
well,
favorite.
Not even,
Hey.
dude, not even exaggerating. Chief like legitimately hurt to do.
Yeah, I remember we were in a call when you were doing this, and oh my
Right,
god,
right.
dude.
Yeah. Yeah,
like how-
this took the
This-
this was the longest one. This is the longest one for like not even close.
yeah.
And sitting in my gamer chair that's kind of falling apart while leaning forward to my tablet. I needed to lie down during recording.
Oh my god, I forgot you actually had to go lie down after that. Like,
Jeez.
I forgot about that.
I literally
yeah.
I literally got up from my chair, walked like 2 inches away, and then just collapsed. I was like, bro, I need like I don't care that this floor is not comfortable. I need to stretch my back out somehow.
Like, I mean, all things considered, I think this drawing, their drawing turned out fantastic. But
Yeah.
I'm
It
be
was
real.
absolutely a pain in the rear.
Uh,
But no, this is your best work yet.
I'm gonna be real. Chief might be my least favorite of the bunch, purely because it's the same feeling I had with Raiden last year, where it's like I did it and then like something went wrong and then it was like a domino effect, and then after that I was like, bro, I could do so much. Like I look back on it and I'm like, bro, I could do so much better with this. And then
You wish.
but it's like, ugh.
That's
I mean, admittedly, the
understandable.
fact that you drew armor as well as a rifle gun probably didn't help.
Yeah,
It
it also probably didn't help that I was going like panel by panel instead of like just make a base, for crying out loud. It would have been so much easier, but nope. Have I mentioned that I'm really good at making things hard for myself?
Yes.
You have, but just say it again.
Yeah.
By comparison,
my
For the people in the
God.
back.
by comparison, the Slayer was a lot easier. Well, it wasn't easy, granted, but
Well, I mean, his armor isn't as detailed as Chief's after all.
yeah.
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 I mean, it's still that the factor that I remember. Even you've said this in the previous things. I think it was a previous ranking or something. Even you talk about doing Sauron versus Lich King.
Yeah.
Doing those armors was a nightmare for you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was a pain. Yeah, those were definitely worse. Like, I will say that much.
So I think it compares to kind of that, but again, from what the sounding, it sounds like Chief was way worse than those.
Yeah, well, also, shout out to the Slayer being ambidextrous, because that meant I could have their guns line up like this. I was really scared on how I was gonna handle that. But then I talked to Richard, who's a big Doom fan. He was like, "Yeah, he's ambidextrous." I was like, "Thank God."
Yeah,
You got it.
that's definitely good to know.
Yeah.
Also, I
Could you
know that
imagine if it
I know that his shoulder cannon and Doomblade are missing. I meant to add the Doomblade, but by the time I realized I forgot, I was already coloring, so I was like, nah.
Oh yeah. Speaking of Halo, are you looking forward to campaign Evolve this month?
Yes, actually. Yeah, it looks cool.
Mm.
I won't lie, I did try to think of some way to have them with their energy blades, but nothing was sticking.
Yeah.
Because I wanted them
I was
like
wondering why you didn't try them with those.
It's because I wanted them in frame for like a thumbnail, but nothing for Chief was really sticking.
Yeah.
Hey,
Now we have the will of the art.
Let's go.
Well played.
definitely need a palate cleanser after that last one.
Yeah.
So why not?
Sure.
So, like, it's like, hey, you want a palate cleanser? Here's something you've already done already, so you don't need to worry about it anymore. Smile.
Also, this
I do find it pretty interesting how you decided to sort of mix the two different types of designs of Simone.
The pose is definitely based off of the younger Simone. It's actually because a while back when I was like starting this out, we had a G1 blog of this matchup. So I was like, you know what? I'm riding the high of doing a bunch of characters for the 10-year anniversary stuff. So I was like, let's celebrate that with the blogs too. So I did Simone and Kyle there, but I did Kid Simone and Green Lantern Kyle. So when this match came around, I was like, you know what? Why don't we do this again, but with like older Simone and White Lantern Kyle to kind of like parallels.
Yeah.
I was more so thinking of like get both designs he has. He kind of mixed the two together, and it's kind of nice. Nice. Yeah, his hair's not spiked up like it is when, and he's wearing bits and pieces of both outfits he wears during the time skip.
Well, I won't lie. If there's any mixes, they were not intentional.
Fair.
I still
this
think
was
the funniest thing.
This was before I watched Gurren Lagann, so yeah.
Yeah.
Good anime. Go watch it.
Yeah, it's good.
Please watch it. It's peak.
This is a funny thing about the song you used. Like, I can't remember. I was in a call with some guys, and or I was saying, what would be happening? We're gonna get Will the Drill 2.0. Right before this episode announced, guess what Brandon dropped?
Yep, a freaking remaster.
Will the Drill 2.0.
Which goes into another story that for a later drawing we'll get into that one later.
Oh yeah, I think I know what you might be talking about.
Yeah, we'll touch on that soon. Don't worry.
Hanzo fucking if Will of the Drill is so good, why isn't there a Will of the Drill Part 2? Will of the Drill Part 2.
Well, then there's Will of the Drill Part 3 with the actual episode track.
I will say I like the one thing that for Kyle that I really like is the shine of the ring. Like
I definitely I like having the rings in frame whenever I do a lantern. I like showing off that they have I like showing those things off. Those are cool. And they're easy like aura points because they have you can make that glow with them. So yeah.
That's fair.
But yeah, I mean, it's one of those things that, I mean, this like, obviously you said you did the Green Lantern Kyle, but going from White Lantern, obviously this is what most people thought of this matchup to begin with. So it makes sense that you went White Lantern Kyle in the first place.
Especially since it was originally labeled like Simone versus White Lantern. So
Yeah, I think it was Gurren Lagann versus White Lantern. I believe is what it actually was. But,
Yeah.
bygones be bygones.
I think on the actual campaign it was like Simone the Digger versus White Lantern or something.
Maybe.
Yeah, I think.
Maybe.
So I just went with that. But I was gonna do. I knew like if I ever had to do Kyle again, I would do it as White Lantern. So because
Well, yeah.
Also, DC, bring in more Kyle, please, for animated stuff, please.
I mean, he is coming back
True,
from My
how
Adventures with
bad.
Green Lantern, so he's getting something at least.
Here's
Yeah,
hoping
I think-
he doesn't have his girlfriends get rich again.
Oh,
I think that-
Bring that up,
You didn't need to do
Kodo,
that.
come on.
I still
First
am in
again.
shock it happened to him twice. I knew it happened to him once, but I didn't know it happened twice.
DC,
Fair enough.
DC, let it happen a third time. It'd be mad funny.
Oh God,
No.
no.
Come on, Ethan. Come on, Ethan.
Alright, man.
I like to be disease.
What'd he do to deserve that?
Absolutely nothing.
Nothing. It should be mad funny if it happened a third time.
I don't know about that one.
Yeah, I definitely had to play around a little bit with the comic panels because of Kyle's very limited appearances in animated media. So
It's Kyle.
yeah.
Yeah.
I can't do motion graphics, so I was like, you know what, camera shaking, some strobe lights here and there, sure, well, that'll work, I guess.
Yeah.
One of these
Yeah.
days, I will learn how to do motion graphics. I really do want to.
Yeah. Actually, this still turned out good, though.
Yeah,
Yeah, one day.
and there's the
Yeah.
shift.
Nice.
I was like, bro, I don't know what they're calling this, so I'll just do both.
Yeah, you both.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Wiley versus
Oh,
Wiley.
this.
Wiley Thompson.
Again, this is not considering the what he did, but what he did for Brobuscus for when they're casted. I love it.
Oh boy.
Yeah, I love how you made it so just widely signed with links so you could replace it with
Yeah.
every time.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
no,
just with that sign.
I'm pretty sure he did that for his the reaction video too.
Yeah, I
I think he
did.
did.
Yeah,
Yeah,
anytime I had the opportunity to do something with that sign, I did something.
Yeah, you were just abusing that sign and its capabilities.
I mean,
It got to the point where I was like, what do I even do anymore?
What does one do in this situation?
I mean, getting back to the drawing though, this is where I think you excel, bro, in the kind of the cartoon and loony kind of thing.
Yeah,
that's where you
I
excel.
definitely think this was a big factor of tablet diff.
Oh yeah, no, having a tablet was like big for this one for sure.
Yeah, because I'm comparing to how you've drawn characters like Crash and Spyro in the past.
Yeah,
This is very much captures the aspects of what makes these tunes in comparison to the more cartoonish characters where you couldn't exactly get their shapes perfect because you were limited with how you did things.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And
It's funny you mentioned Crash because this music.
Yep.
Yeah, that's totally Crash music.
Well, it's not Crash music per se. It was used in the reveal trailer for the Insane trilogy.
So
But
Crash,
it
counts.
it's royalty free. I know that.
yeah.
So it's not actually Crash Bandicoot music, but I heard it in I was like, what music do I use here? So I went looking at fan trailers, and one of them used this, and I was immediately reminded,
Yeah.
oh wait, wasn't Crash based off Looney Tunes? I was like, oh, all right, done. The end.
Fair enough. And again, the amount of
I did have to repeat it as you can see because the
Yeah.
track itself is very short.
yeah.
But
Fine for my goat.
But again, the amount of memes we made with that sign still.
Yeah.
because it showed up again,
Love it.
you have another
There's-
chance to do so. While editing the reaction.
there is one.
Yeah.
There actually is a gag in this very video. We'll get to that in a second.
Oh yeah.
Um,
Oh yeah. I think I know.
I think I remember too, but I think the funny part is like, was it? Didn't you put it? I think when you did it for Brobuscus, was it?
I put
was
it in those
stupid.
tiny little. I put it in those tiny little screens. I'm surprised you noticed those.
Yeah.
I was more meaning like, was it?
I
I'm
did.
with stupid
It was
or something
it
like
was
that.
It was like stupid.
Yeah.
I'm with. It was like stupid. I'm with stupid. I'm also with stupid.
Yeah.
We're all stupids.
Um,
True.
Fair enough.
Dadgummit, I took a drink of water and about spit it out when you said that.
Oh.
I will say, comparatively, I think I'm not as crazy about how Tom turned out, but
I think that's all just Wiley.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I will.
Yeah.
Again, I will say I think both Wiley and Tom turned out really good in this. I'll say, like,
Oh yeah.
Also, yes,
Like, it's
I,
definitely
I'm biased
also
now,
yes, I went
so-
with the blue fur. I'm not super into the gray fur. So
Yeah, I think you said
Same.
You.
I mean, fair.
yeah, like,
I think like really depends on preference.
sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
and again, like, yeah, just seeing Wiley and Tom, like, these are definitely some of my favorite sketches from last year. I'll say.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, this one got a lot of attention.
Because they fit your art style so
This
much.
this one definitely got a lot of attention in my personal life. I'll say that. A lot of my family was like, "Bro, what?" I was like, "I don't know. What do you want from me?"
Good drawings.
Subscribe.
Subscribe.
Yeah.
Do it now,
Yeah,
please.
subscribe.
Oh gosh, this one.
All right,
okay.
race.
Oh,
Okay,
God.
Okay.
The,
This has got a
Miles,
story
thank
with it.
you. Yeah.
the
this has got
episode
a story.
scared the neighbors.
Shout out to the Goat Z-Dog.
I
True.
still remember
And
in the
race.
Tom Wiley reaction, literally hearing Z-Dog cry from happiness.
Oh, I have a better
Felt
story.
like it,
I
yeah.
have a better story, Kodo. Remember how Brobuscus said this in the server in his Brobuscast? Yeah, that was me and Reese.
Oh,
We were the
yeah.
ones who said that. Yeah, legitimately, we were like, hey, bro, who's going to research who? A day before Wiley vs. Tom came out. What do you freaking know? Guess what the next episode was?
Yep.
Yeah, we
mean,
talked about this
hell.
totally unsuspecting this would be coming up next. Also, you
Yeah,
can
I mean,
tell I was
hell.
struggling with Miles here.
Yeah, I remember you.
Yeah.
Because you
having
wanted
a-
to have one of those more unorthodox Spider-Man poses.
Yeah.
Putting it
Yeah.
in
Yeah.
It helps. Like I did Deku,
Also-
since like I did Deku already. I was like let's not overcomplicate things. Let's just do Deku again the same way. Let's just like make it better, really.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So I was like, all right, well, I already have Deku basically locked in. How do I do this for Miles? So I went with like 3 different ideas mid-recording. I was like, oh god.
Yeah.
And then I decided to do like the webs in the worst way possible, and I was like, oh god, this is a nightmare.
Can I just say, I love Spider-Man. I love Spider-Man in general. The Spider-Man collection is like my favorite thing in all of Marvel.
But
I hate drawing the web patterns. This
Yeah.
is why I'm more likely to draw Venom than any other Spider-Man character.
It's well, to be fair to Miles, it's less so the webbing pattern itself, and it's more so it's red webs on a black suit. Like if I did Peter, it would be a whole lot easier.
Yeah.
I can see
Right.
that.
But then I was like, I decided, hey, let's do the red webs from the start, and we'll color it in later. And then I was like, wait, I didn't do it on the right layer, and now it's on all the sketch. It's on the line art layer. It's like, oh.
I remember when you drew these, you wanted to draw them quickly because obviously you wanted to start working research-wise. So like, you
Yeah,
did
that
this-
and I went on vacation during this waiting period, so I literally couldn't wait very long. Because I wouldn't have come back until after the episode came out. So I was like, well,
Yeah.
shit, okay.
well, fuck.
exactly.
I say, and to sort of add with the Miles actually like before the episode, there was also that Z-Dog hypothetical season. that came out in between.
Yeah.
Oh, I totally forgot about that. Yeah.
Oh yeah, season.
The stars,
that-
the stars aligned, and I didn't even see it.
Yeah.
Yep.
It just
Yeah,
it just pains me that I'm gonna tell you this. Remember how I had a curse on me for last year because I apparently predicted 3 episodes happening, not purposefully.
It's never on purpose, man.
We'll get into that one later.
Yeah.
Actually, you know what? A funny story I have for Miles Deku. During my reaction to the episode, for some godforsaken reason, the power of my house went out. Thank God.
Oh no.
Thank
Oh,
God.
no.
Thank God it didn't affect the recording because if I did, I would have killed myself.
Oh no.
Thing. But yeah.
Yeah, they turned out
As some-
good.
But yeah, as someone that loves
That's it,
both
the
these two characters, I am really happy how those two turned out.
Yeah, they're cool.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
We'll
yeah.
also say, as much of a pain as Miles probably was to draw, that pose is just so cool for him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I ultimately do like how it ended up turning out. But
But
it
it's
was, it was,
electricity on the fist. Yeah.
it was about the destination, not the journey, I guess.
Yeah.
Right.
All right.
Also-
All
Hulk.
right.
no more.
Hulk
of these
Godzilla.
three, let's go.
More Marvel, baby.
Hell yeah.
More
Like,
Marvel,
ooh.
baby. We love Marvel, baby.
And again, it still fascinates me that of all last year, we did not have a Marvel DC, and it took so freaking long for us to get a Marvel versus DC matchup. But again, that's a conversation for another
And
day.
it,
Yeah.
and it was a Marvel versus DC matchup nobody was expecting. Let's be so real.
True. But
But
still,
yeah.
I mean, still with Hulk, because I think was this the second time you did him? Because
yeah.
did you do Hulk Broly? I was thinking you did Hulk Broly.
I didn't do Hulk really officially, but I did Hulk on my own time.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But that was during what I considered on the last commentary to be the dark age of my drawings, where I basically just took pictures of action figures and traced over them.
No, that's so real. Actually, that is so real.
True.
So that's what I did. I had a Hulk figure. I don't have it anymore, but I had a Hulk figure. I was like, yeah, let's just do this. So yeah, this was definitely another one. I was like, okay, let's try and update this. Let's not do anything crazy, different with it. I already have it. It turned out all right, all things considered. Frankly, given what I did, if it had turned out bad, I would have been surprised. But I was like, you know what? This was already a good template, I guess. So let's just continue on. Let's do it again, but this time for real. And I immediately ran into the problem of Hulk has a million different hairstyles, and I'm not really into any of them.
I mean,
You kind of just did your own.
I mean, with Hulk too. I mean, he not trying to say he's a bland character at all. It's just he doesn't really have anything unique design wise.
Yeah,
If
He
you
has the
look,
purple pants.
he's big and
Yeah.
he's big and he's green.
And he has
Yeah.
And he has
purple
purple
pants.
pants.
And he has purple pants.
like,
And sometimes,
But besides
actually,
that-
sometimes he has brown pants, but I thought that was dumb. So,
No, the purple pants is what I associate with Hulk.
yeah.
Yeah,
Agreed.
Yeah, same.
You know, the purple is just too iconic.
Yeah.
Also,
Yeah.
who's ready for Big
Yeah.
Lizard?
Okay, now
Yeah.
my
Easily.
question is, what Godzilla era did you focus on the most for design?
Good question. Anyway,
Answer the question, Brobuscus.
I wish I could. Honestly, I don't remember. I don't think I really based it off of anything really.
Could have just been sort of your own interpretation then.
Maybe, I guess. I don't really remember. This was a Kickstarter one. I frankly don't remember a lot from those streams. So
Yeah, especially because it's
The only thing
clear
I-
you're using your mouse.
the only thing I do remember is screw these spikes.
Oh,
Fair enough,
spikes.
yeah.
You
Spikes.
sure do love spikes.
I sure do love spikes.
Okay, this is not reversed.
So,
I was
I'm not
the
saying-
spikes were definitely a case of like, you know what, I'm just gonna do whatever. They're not based on anything. I'm doing it my way. If they're meant to be a specific orientation or design shape or whatever, I don't know and I don't care.
It depends on the Godzilla.
Yeah.
If it matters that much, then do it yourself. That's also why there isn't a lot of. I probably should have added at least something, but there isn't a lot of like scale details either. The body is very plain. I was like, dude, if I did like a full scaly body, I'd be here for like 500 years. All right, I'm not doing that.
Oh, there's some
Yeah.
easy tricks you can do.
Yeah, I know.
Extra props.
I know. Realistically, I should have done at least something. And I got a comment about that the second I dropped this after this episode got announced. I was like, yeah, you're probably right, but at the same time, bruh.
I do like the glowing effect you did.
Yeah,
yeah,
this turned
I do
out
as well.
really cool.
Yeah.
yeah, the glowing effect was clean.
All right.
And hey, who's up for some Metal Gear music?
Yeah. We love Metal Gear.
Also, I definitely didn't say anything related to that earlier in the intro.
Yeah, this was a lot of fun to put together.
Say
Yeah.
how much blowing.
And in case anyone's wondering why there isn't any Hulk vs. Broly footage in here, because
First Boy was just too good.
sure, we'll go with that.
It was just too good that it couldn't make the cut.
Yeah, and also to be fair, Hulk Doomsday Destruction, let's go.
Yeah.
True.
I'd say Hulk Doomsday, I think, probably just works for this match for a montage
Yeah.
a little more.
No?
So.
Yeah.
Anyway, my favorite, yippee!
Yeah.
Oh,
So
Yeah.
I have bases for Ruby, Weiss, and Blake. I still need to make one for Yang. Like basically, I had it where like I basically just like put together what's consistent, what's like the same across all of their designs because I want to knock out all of them eventually.
right.
So I was like, it would be a pain in the ass to do this from scratch every single time I wanted to do another one. Especially since RWBY characters, I love them and I love their designs. I hate drawing them so much.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like the character.
This
It's like the
is why
characters you.
Volume 1 designs are so beloved by artists. Because they could actually draw them easily.
Also, the fact of the matter is, I know this is also right before
Also-
doing this, the release of they announced something that Volume 10's coming out.
Yeah.
Yep, it's been greenlit.
Also, that emblem, I did that completely from scratch. Well,
Nice.
obviously I had a reference image, but like I did that completely from scratch. I didn't like in some of these like I do trace over some logos because yeah. But I did that completely from scratch, and on my first go, I feel very proud of that.
You did it good.
I definitely lucked out there.
Also,
I actually
yeah,
have an interesting question for you regarding art.
What's up?
Not in terms of like outfits and stuff, but in terms of body types. What do you think are the easiest to hardest types of body types to draw?
Like what do you mean?
Like in terms of like characters built.
Oh,
No.
I don't know.
Like for example, like big muscular characters versus like
I guess relatively muscular is probably my my go-to.
yeah.
Only recently did I really start experimenting with more like scrawnier characters.
Yeah.
In general, the female body type I struggle.
Yeah, especially those with a more, I'm just gonna say mature build.
Sure.
Don't say that.
Also,
Right.
I meant to comment on it earlier when it was happening, but I let Sean convince me to shrink down Crescent Rose's blade. I shouldn't have let him do that.
I was gonna ask how was drawing Crescent Rose because I remember you said things about that.
Bro, Ruby weapons.
I think that-
RWBY weapons, I hate them almost as much, if not more so, than I do drawing the characters themselves.
Okay, but what about
boy.
Ember Celica?
I haven't drawn Yang yet, so I'll get back to you on that.
Because
But even like
That-
something I did Crow like a long time ago, and even something as simple as Harbinger was like a pain in the ass to do.
that's because of the whole thing. You have to account for the fact that the weapon can shapeshift. Or will
Well, no, I just did it in
Yeah.
its regular sword form. It would have been easy. It should have been easy, but no,
Right.
it's the all the like it's not tattoos, but like
Marking.
the markings, yeah.
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 Ultimately, honestly,
Right.
barring Crescent Rose, which I did long before I did this, this wasn't too bad, I don't think.
Also, I just love what you did with the hair, whatever how you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gradient work.
I mean, you had to.
yeah. And then I had to, I don't usually do like eye details, but later on I do add the little like glints in Ruby's eyes because that's like what separates silver eyes from like gray eyes.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I'm sure I would have had a lot more to say had we done this after I did all those streams, but I guess not.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wait.
Just know that you did a good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, as I said, even though you said you hate drawing the characters, I think it turned out pretty well, in my opinion.
Yeah. It's
I
also
definitely see where you could improve more compared to how you draw nowadays.
yeah.
But it's a whole thing of just tablet difference.
Yeah. It's also funny I say I hate drawing RWBY designs when we'll get to that.
Oh dear. dear.
Although this is your teaser for what I'm talking about. I don't normally do this in videos. You'll see why I did later.
Yo! Oh, Paper Moon, let's go! That's my preferred of the
Yay.
two openings.
It's the
Yeah,
character that I represented. Let's go.
Yeah, I typically don't really like using Japanese music as is. Not because it's bad, because it's not. It's just like
Right, copyright.
yeah, exactly, copyright.
Yeah.
But there really wasn't any other option I could like. I thought like maybe I could use like a RWBY track that kind of fits Maka, but I couldn't think of anything.
I mean, I would have just used Remnants of the Soul, but again, it's your call, man.
I used that later, so
Oh
don't
yeah,
worry,
you did.
don't
You
worry
did.
about
I
it.
forgot.
Yeah.
But yeah. So I was like, you know what? Let's take a shot in the dark. I also felt I don't typically care about how people feel about my music choices. Like if people are like, why did you use this? It's because I like the music. All right, leave me alone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But in this case, I did feel a little self-conscious about like, if I use a RWBY track for this, I feel like people are gonna
Yeah.
You were gonna bitch.
yeah. And again, I typically don't care, but especially
because
since this was episode
this-
200, I was
yeah.
like, all right, let's at least like try
Yeah.
to do something that works for
Yeah.
her.
Yeah.
So I was like, you know what? Fine, shot in the dark. Let's do it. Let's
Just-
hope this works out. And surprisingly, it did.
Yeah. It was just for the one time.
I mean, I will say one thing. From what we were drawing for this, I feel like you had an easier time, not much easier, doing obviously Soul Evans as
Yeah.
a scythe.
Yeah, it wasn't easy per se, but it was definitely. It wasn't
Easier.
like it was easier. Yeah.
Easy.
These shoes,
Yeah.
though, I hate them.
What do you mean, bro? They're cool shoes. They're cool.
They're cool shoes, but their designs just make no sense to me.
I'd wear 'em.
The designs
Public
definitely
out there.
those designs were confusing when I was working on them. I was like, wait, there's this. They do this instead. What?
Yeah.
You see, the difference between manga artists and Western comic artists is the thing is manga artists get an idea in their head for how they want something to look. They draw it once, think it's awesome, and they don't realize until later how many times they have to draw it over and over again. And they have to do it under more crunch time, or they make it as complicated as possible simply just to flex, like Araki.
Oh yeah.
I have no idea how he did the first few, like over like 6 parts of JoJo weekly.
Ah, there we go.
Yeah.
I mean,
That man
Yeah.
is insane.
Yeah.
We love him.
This was definitely interesting because especially since I'm not as big into Soul Eater, so this was kind of like uncharted territory for me. So I was
Right.
like,
Right.
oh god, all right, here we go. But
I remember forever ago when you were doing your Versus show, you were considering doing this, but then decided to drop it simply just because you couldn't get into Soul Eater.
yeah, I got I think 10 episodes into Soul Eater, and I was like,
Yeah.
That's fair.
valid.
I
Are
have
you gonna do Juliet Starling instead?
something like that. I think I don't remember. That was years ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe someday I'll give it another shot, but
I'd
Yeah.
highly suggest reading it over watching it.
well, if that's the
Okay.
case, then that's probably not going to happen. I'm not.
Right.
I'm not
I mean,
much of a. I'm not much of a manga person, unfortunately. So,
I'm about to say that.
Honestly,
I
say,
want
honest,
this to be
and hey, here's the
Right.
thing I was teasing
Yeah.
earlier.
Yep.
Yep.
Yep. There's
I-
the clear difference of the art pad.
Yeah.
There's the big thing.
it's like
Um,
again,
So I
the way. Go ahead.
I was initially unsure if I was even going to do this. Like I had thought about it and I had some ideas, but I was like, even still, it's not really a match I was crazy about. So I was like, I don't know if I'll be able to do it justice. And then I was like, you know what? It's episode 200. I already have the art and the research done. Screw it. Let's give it a go.
Yeah.
Um,
Might as well.
and I'm
It's
glad
just
I
so
did
crazy.
because
yeah.
this was fun.
I can tell just by how
Yeah.
you're working on the film.
Yeah. I mean, I
Yeah.
love the detail on both of them. I mean, I think, again, I don't know if I like the Ruby Moon better because I think they're both equally as good.
Yeah. Just
Yeah.
in completely different ways.
You just
Yeah.
have to say like which one you like better. Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Valid. Like, I mean, the fact of the matter is also, I mean, I know they did this in the episode, but even with the catharsis of what they did for the end of RWBY versus Maka, which again,
Yeah.
if you didn't
Yeah.
watch that part, why?
What's wrong with you?
Well, frankly, if you haven't seen any of those episodes and you're watching this, what are you doing?
Yeah.
True.
Valid.
You are missing out on peak.
True.
True.
Yeah.
Legit, I really think you should draw more fight art of matchups you.
I've thought about it.
When are we
it's
getting
right-
that Team Rocket versus Team Chaotix art, bro?
right maybe someday.
That is a good question. Anyway,
Moving
time
on.
for more Crescent Rose! Yay!
Yep, and yep,
Yeah.
there it is. I couldn't do it.
Well, wow.
I couldn't do it.
I mean, we'll get
Hey,
into
if
that one, another one later too.
if you need any like explanation, if you need it's like if I always say
Why?
like, hey, Crescent Rose is hard to draw, and you're like, what do you mean? This is why I tried.
Show
Go-
'em.
you know, for what it's worth, I did try to get it, but nope, wasn't happening. Nothing was working.
Yeah.
Couldn't do it.
But yeah, it's like, I mean, it's one of those things. Obviously, doing different weapons. Again, we're gonna get to another weapon later that I remember
Yeah.
you're like,
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Wait.
Yeah, it's funny how I keep saying like I don't really like drawing RWBY characters, and then I just decided to do this.
Yeah.
I smirk.
It's like you said earlier, you like making things hard
Yeah,
on
this
yourself,
Ruby
apparently.
is mogging the one
Exactly,
you
exactly.
get. Ed.
Uh, um, it's funny because I knew like the general idea of what I wanted to do with how they interact with each other. Them basically jumping and about to swing their sides at each other. And I remembered, oh wait, there's something very similar that happens in Volume 3, not for RWBY but for Crow. So I was like, oh, like midway through making RWBY, I was like, hey, let's look at that real quick. Like I remembered that while I was making this, and I was like, oh, let's go look at that real quick. And then I learned I did it completely and totally wrong, so that was fun.
Oops.
That's why the RWBY's torso had to be adjusted a bit, and by adjusted I mean redone. So even then, I'm still not like RWBY side. I'm still not 100% sold on, but I think it turned out all right.
I think it turned out great.
But yeah, I mean, it's just,
if I ever have to draw Crescent Rose again, it'll be too soon.
Weapon hate.
Fair enough.
I love that weapon, but goddamn.
it's a nice
Fair enough.
draw.
Like, and
What
frankly,
about
just
the
your
Guns
individual.
What?
Frankly,
Gosh.
just the individual drawing for RWBY told me, I'm like, oh, okay, yeah, Crescent Rose is holding up a bitch to draw.
Yeah. Yeah, every time I've done a RWBY weapon, I'm like, oh god, here we go. I mean, I did Penny for a script a while back, and that was alright. But
Right, yeah. Go read it, by the way.
aside from that, yeah, that aside that was like the only time I've had a RWBY weapon work out in my favor. I've done Crow, I've done Blake, I've done Weiss, and every single time I'm like, oh god damn it, here we go.
Man,
Okay, still gotta do
I bet
it.
you had a lot of fun, or are going to have a lot of fun with Traveler, regardless of whether you go with Lumine or Aether.
Well,
I mean, he already
already
did it technically.
Yeah, technically I already did it, and you'll see that soon, unless it's out by the time this video comes out. In which case, yeah.
Oh yeah, that was. Oh yeah. Oh no, that was before you had your mouse as well.
Oh yeah. Oh god.
Yeah,
Oh,
that
boy.
was. Yeah, spoiler alert. That was not fun. I will say I probably should have added at least one more track to this part, because I feel like some parts are going a little fast. Like I know it's a speed draw, but like you still gotta like see what's going
You gotta have
on.
music. You gotta have music.
Yeah.
So I fixed that. I definitely fixed that with another episode coming up.
We'll get to that.
Yeah, we'll get to that.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then I decided to just go all in on the montage.
I mean,
Yeah.
I mean, why
yeah.
would you not, bro?
Well, yeah.
Exactly.
Oh,
Yeah, especially since it's episode 200, so I was like, yeah, I gotta do some.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I always figured I would use this song for the montage, but then it got announced as 200. I was like, okay, I gotta really lock it in here.
I'm still so happy.
oh hey,
that
a
this-
fight other
that
than
this episode
the
happened.
episode 1 Jack the Ripper fight.
You know, it's
And there's
It's still-
not one.
One of
it's
these
still
days I'm out.
so surreal to me that this actually happened. It feels so surreal.
Fair enough.
And it's low-key one of the, despite having one major criticism with this, one of the best episodes the show's produced.
Yeah. Hey, speaking
It's hard
of,
to say that when there's just so much beef.
Also, again, how did again Luis goes from doing sprites to this beef?
Yeah.
I mean, he's always helped with the 3D, mostly in visual effects.
But still, who expected him to do this in 3D?
Oh.
It turned out so
Yeah,
good.
everyone was thinking this was going to be the Torian one.
yeah,
Yeah.
Nope.
One of these days, I'm gonna watch all
one of these
RWBY
days.
and read Soul Eater.
Yeah,
We'll get to Torian.
but
Yeah,
We'll
we'll
get to
I
we'll,
hope it's
and
this
we'll
year
get to
that I
Torian
do
soon.
it.
But also,
Yeah.
Alright,
the
Blade.
live action. Hey, Blade,
Yeah,
how are you?
Hello,
Blade
Blade.
Buffy.
Again,
Oh,
we talk
hello,
about
heaven. Yo.
also we talk about ore farming. This guy oozes this.
Yeah.
Whoa. I mean, if you think otherwise, lose your damn mind.
Yes.
Like
I had
Yeah.
to do it.
The challenging thing here is I wanted to do more than just have it be a dude with a coat and swords, because that's what
Yeah,
most of
you
Blade's
wanted-
designs are.
Yeah,
and like,
because you wanted to do more than like Wesley Snipes Blade.
yeah,
at least it wasn't the at least you didn't go for the first design. Dear God.
true.
Yeah.
oh god.
Yeah, so I found some comic design that worked with what I was going for, and I was like, okay, yeah, this will be more than just the boring option. Like it would have looked cool, but it would have been super boring to actually do.
Yeah.
Right.
Like, yeah, despite the design alone, you could definitely tell it's literally a vampire hunter with like the stakes and the swords. Like, yeah, like it's such
Yeah.
a clean design.
The swords are definitely the swords are definitely Wesley Snipes' looks.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
I mean-
definitely.
I mean, I feel like when you started drawing this, that was kind of your inspiration.
Yeah, I think.
Yeah.
Actually, I think I could be wrong, but I think the swords are really the only true Wesley Snipes thing on this. I could be wrong.
The pose gives off Wesley Snipes aura.
Yeah. Yeah. Pose.
Yeah, and then
Alright, Buffy.
and then I was like, well, I did that for Blade. What do I do for Buffy? Because again, they gotta look good
Stakes.
next to each other. So I was like, okay.
Can't
So I was like, hey, she has a handful of stakes. She can cross her arms with those, sure.
Perfect.
Can we
Perfect.
agree in most cases the Halloween episodes are almost always some of the best of the year?
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
Oh, that's, yeah.
Like we've had Ganon Dracula, Saberwolf,
Yeah.
John Top Bane, Dio Alucard.
Yeah.
Jason
and-
Michael,
Well,
Scooby Courage.
Scooby Courage, yeah.
Scooby Courage.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, every episode that turned out to come out on Halloween, like, they've turned out to be really good episodes.
I'm
Yeah.
part of the minority that doesn't hate Jason versus Michael.
No, I don't either.
Same.
Like
Same.
all,
Yeah, I don't.
Same.
like,
Yeah.
I like
Likewise.
all things
like-
I
I
think
mean,
it's good.
all things considered, with that episode, it could have turned out a lot worse.
Oh,
Um,
Yeah.
Yeah, it could be
Oh,
a
like-
lot worse.
Probably, yeah.
Especially now that I've actually gone through half of Jason's movies and all of the Halloweens. Ames, I will say, yeah, that's about what I expect from it. As well as I think it did turn out better than some of Michael's films. Oh,
And again,
God.
like, it also
I mean,
just
in fairness, Jason versus Michael, it's like there's not a whole lot you can do with it at the end of the day, and I think people just let their expectations a little too high.
Yeah, I think it really was.
yeah.
Well,
I understand. And
well,
if people
we're
don't
talking
like
about
it,
that when we
but
should be
yeah.
talking about this. So
True.
Yeah, I
true.
was gonna
I'm
say,
more
yeah.
so
Yeah,
true.
it's-
Every
but again-
single Halloween episode, almost every single one has sold. It makes me excited every time to see what their next Halloween matchup is.
But this,
Yeah. Yeah.
But
I
this-
mean, I mean, granted,
Especially because I think this one was their best Halloween episode in a tough race.
I was gonna ask
Oh,
more
for sure.
like. I'm gonna say because what was your kind of design inspiration when you did Buffy?
there's a comic look for her that's about that. So
Okay, so that's what you're
Right.
kind of going for,
yeah,
because
Hmm.
Yeah.
my thought process you would have gone more Sarah Michelle Gellar.
it was
Like-
definitely mostly based off that, but But for the like the outfit
there's a
in
couple different
particular,
looks you can go with.
I was like, yeah, let's especially since Buffy's outfits in comparison aren't as like, I mean, they're nice and all, but there's not really a whole lot to them, which is, you know, fair.
Right.
Yeah.
But
And still one of the best casted episodes of the show.
Oh gosh, this next one.
oh, this
gosh.
next one's gonna be fun.
Yep.
Dante.
It's
Dante.
Let's get crazy.
Oh yeah.
Let's rock.
Remember when I said that I jinxed Death Battle 3 times? This was the
Yep.
third one.
Yeah.
Okay,
long
we
story.
don't care.
Dude bro started playing Devil May Cry.
On my channel.
And I was like, hey,
literally
here's
just, like,
this.
Yeah,
Like,
like
how
literally
does-
just like
how
a
does
week
it happen
before the
3
episode came
times?
out.
How does it happen 3 times to me?
Watch it happen to
Also,
Ford somehow.
Hi there, devils never cry.
Yeah.
It would be really funny if it did happen to Ford time.
But yeah, that was just so funny. Just after hearing that, still like I'm just, I just remember telling Arcade. So Arcade, remember what you started last week?
Dadgummit.
What RKO
yeah.
start?
Devil May Cry.
DMC.
He played Devil May Cry 1 before this episode, like right before this episode got announced.
No, I'm saying last week. Oh, you're talking. Okay, I may be stupid.
When the episode
Yeah.
aired.
I may
Yeah.
be stupid.
You're good.
It
No worries.
happens. Everyone's stupid every once in a while.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
The sword.
Devil Sword
This is like-
Dante. I hate
Oh, the
I hate this
sword.
thing. I hate this thing. I love this thing, but I hate this thing.
Yeah, I remember
The
how to
moment
draw
I
it.
see you grab out the 3D model, that's when I know.
Yeah.
Like that. It was like again. You,
And it did-
legitimately, you tried.
I
remember
tried.
Saying you tried.
Alright,
And it doesn't-
question, right?
What's up?
What was worse to draw, that or Crescent Rose?
Good question. Anyway,
You
I
don't
would
have
have
to
built
answer.
Devil Sword Dante because at least with Crescent Rose, everything has a mechanism that works for some reason. while
yeah,
Devil
Devil
Sword
Sword Dante just
fights
makes no
on fight.
sense.
Yeah.
Like I love this. I love the sword for all its for what it's worth. I do love the sword, but its design just makes no sense to me.
I saw that quick break right there. I saw that. You can't fool me.
Well, yeah. And then and not only did I have to find a render to trace over, but the render itself was like super low quality. I was like, what? Why?
Oh dear.
But they got the job done, so you know
Yeah.
why we take those.
Yeah,
True.
if it works, it works.
I will say, what was Dante's coat? Was that really difficult or no?
Nah, not really.
Okay.
Okay. And for those wondering why I just did the Devil Sword Dante instead of like Rebellion, which would have been a lot easier. For one, I like the sword more.
DMC5.
Yeah. For one, I like the sword more. I mean, I like Rebellion well enough, but this sword just has more of like a
Aura.
Well, not just that. It feels like it makes Dante feel like complete.
Yeah.
Since
True.
like that's
Again.
since like that's what it is. It's Dante. It's like an embodiment of Dante's will. So I was like, yeah, it'd be perfect. It'd be fitting. But also just in general, it being DMC5 Dante, I was like, I know DMC5 Dante does use Rebellion, but
But then that got like bought or destroyed, I think.
yeah.
Yeah. And so Dante stabbed the broken part of Rebellion into himself for a power-up. Because
Yeah,
why
you know,
not?
like you do.
You know?
This is Dante.
And Dante
Again, how many-
first got Rebellion after it was flung at him and stabbed him through the chest after all.
Again, how many times has this man been stabbed?
Yes.
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 You all just have the same answer.
But
Remember
still,
one time where he got stabbed, and then he just went up basically
Went
through
up
the
through the
handle.
through
that
the
one
hill.
time.
That was crazy. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because
But
yeah,
yeah,
that's how
but-
that works.
but yeah, again, I think you really, besides obviously the Devil Sword Dante, you enjoy doing this because
Oh
obviously
yeah,
it's one of your favorite.
this was fun.
I still think one of the funniest things ever for Dante is the canon reason he doesn't keep all his weapons in the past game.
He just keeps selling them.
Because he needs the money.
This dude mad broke.
Also,
Yeah.
give this man an Oscar for the moonwalking with Dr. Faust.
Yeah.
Dr. Faust.
I love Dr. Faust.
I can't use it correctly, but it is one.
No,
of my
it is not a
favorite
great
weapons
weapon,
just
but
because it's funny.
like,
Yeah,
as a
like-
weapon, it is not that great. But
But the memes,
but the
on the other
memes.
hand, that's peak.
and really
I
just
the-
love
it-
being
it-
able
it's
to
not
really
something
just
throw
the-
Dr. Faust
really
on
just the scene in
Virgil.
general.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
love the fact you can just throw Dr. Faust on Virgil and it's just stuck.
Also, guys, I don't
Also,
know if I
there's
hear
this.
something, but
Oh, got to hit our recording until this morning. Shoot
Also-
me, Brad.
also, guys,
Oh my
Okay,
god.
okay. Hold up. I need to explain that. So I didn't actually like not record. What happened was I didn't forget to hit start recording. What happened was because my mouse is a giant piece of shit and likes to double click for no apparent reason. So
So basically,
I-
just stop. You started and stopped it.
literally the file would be like not even a
Yeah.
second long.
That's crazy.
So no, I didn't forget to. I thought I forgot to hit start recording, and then I stopped recording this session and saw, wait, what is this? And it was like there was like a file that was like 0 seconds long. I was like, what the hell? Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, exactly.
Thing. Of course, it is unfortunate. But hey, at least you caught it before you accidentally finished it all.
I guess, yeah. Yeah, because then this video wouldn't
Mouse wanted to
exist.
do a little troll.
Yeah.
I was about to say, could you imagine if like you finished this and then you like try to stop recording and then it's like, oh wait, I didn't even record the whole thing.
No,
Fuck.
no, it's just been like Boyd on Clyde featuring speed draw from Dante from Devil May Cry.
also, does anybody hear Torian?
No.
Yes,
Yes.
or maybe not. Who knows?
Anyway,
But
this was also
yeah.
kind of
I'm sorry, I can't hear the people who don't know the name of Gimli.
but yeah,
Anyway,
I'm
this was
joking.
also a bit of uncharted territory for me. I got a lot of pointers from this from Sean. Thank God for that.
yeah. If I would have played the game sooner, I probably would have helped a bit. But I'm like,
Because like I remember
Yeah.
seeing the one of his more iconic renders from both FF16 and Tekken 8 with like one of his arms being transformed.
Yeah.
So I asked Sean. I was
Right.
like, hey, so can you do this on the other arm too? And he was like, no, I don't think so. And I was like, oh well, shit, that's a problem.
Yeah.
But he was like, well, but he can use magic from there. And I was like, oh, thank God. So that's what I decided to go with.
yeah, I will
Yeah.
say, like, definitely thanks to me playing Final Fantasy 16, like, I definitely appreciate the art more. Like, it turned out so good.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's cool.
you're getting better at shading.
Yeah.
That's quite a bit. I've noticed.
Yeah.
I mean, it's one of those things. Like the way, like again, the shading for each character. I mean, I know it takes a little bit extra longer, but it just adds a extra layer of detail that I think
Yeah,
makes
I
it really good.
I honestly really like doing, like, I know a lot of artists don't, but I actually really like doing, like, shading and lighting and whatnot.
Shading and lighting
Right,
is literally my favorite part of
Yeah.
Because
yeah,
my
I think
least
it's
favorite
fun.
process is the sketching. By far.
Yeah. I also really like doing, like, glow effects. I mentioned this on a previous one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
But yeah. Anyway, here's another banger montage.
Ooh.
Yeah. And also, we're not gonna talk about Clive's mother, who's we know what.
Yeah.
A
Yeah.
bitch.
Thank you, Ethan.
And
Yo.
if I say, in the words of Sean, what a bitch.
Like no matter what you say, like again, like this fight. Spoiler alert! This was my number one.
Understandable.
Yeah.
It's only on my
Man,
top
this
5
was
because
one
I
of those
just
Okay,
And-
everybody shut up. We got the finale.
Ash
Yep.
Yugi.
I mean,
Yeah.
we can't shut up. It's commentary.
True.
That's true.
That is true. All right, fair enough.
Okay,
Wait,
now we get to my favorite episode of the show. Okay.
Like
Oh,
commentary
no.
about commentary? Last the month.
Like what? I forget which one. Which one did you? Cause I can't remember. Which one did you use for the just Ash? Because I know
The
obviously
original.
Okay, the original.
I
Good.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that checks out.
I remember in the stream, I think I suggested like using the Journeys design.
Yeah.
Since it's more new.
yeah, I thought about it,
Well.
but
Mm-hmm.
but
But
I
yeah, I
ultimately
feel like-
decided to just do this.
Nostalgia.
It
Nostalgia.
just went with the original.
Right.
Which is fair.
Yeah,
Which is fair.
yeah.
Yeah, and I was just gonna say, like, it also makes sense just to use this classic design. Like, it just makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, if I was really biased, I
Man,
would have
that's
used the Gen 6 design, but nah.
If I were drawing Ash, I would
mean-
have done Sinnoh, because that's my childhood season.
I mean, we'll get into another Ash design that he did in a little bit.
True.
True. We'll talk about that later.
Yeah. Although I did decide to do a little bit of
Yeah,
Journeys
now it's not.
and add this
Yeah,
little
right up
Pokedex.
Mhm.
I wasn't even quite sure what this was at first. I hadn't watched Journeys by this point. But I was like, hey, I want to add something like relatively modern, so it's not just original. It's not just the original look.
Right.
I was like,
Right.
hey, everybody, hey, it seems like a lot of sites and whatnot talk about this like Rotom Pokedex. So I was like, you know what? Sure, why not? That'll work, I
Yeah,
guess.
so you did the Rotom phone.
Okay, well, whatever.
Yeah. Rotom Dex was your least favorite seed.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
I mean, it's felt like, honestly, I like for this one, like, you know, drawing these Ash. I remember, obviously, I think you enjoyed it because
It was,
it's like,
it was
you
pretty
know,
fun.
I mean, it's one of those.
Yeah.
It's like I
Mhm.
feel like it also was maybe nostalgic too, just because you know it is an icon of
Yeah.
for probably
Yeah.
all of us here.
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely.
True.
I've actually been taking a friend who basically didn't grow up with the Pokemon anime, outside of a few movies, through the anime for the first time. We literally just finished up the original Advanced series, and we've been watching it all on Pokemon TV, which is the official YouTube channel from Pokemon that re-uploads episodes of the anime.
Okay, wait. Everybody
Almost
needs.
on the
Everybody,
power
shut up. We're
level.
getting the drop.
Right.
Yeah, I love
Nice.
that. I
That
love.
was so clean.
Oh gosh, doing Yugi
Oh. Hey,
again.
so
Hey,
The
hey,
hair just
so
tells you the hair.
remember,
the hair.
remember,
itself.
remember when I was talking about earlier the second guy? Yeah, this is him. And I just want to,
Yeah.
I just want to state this for the record right now. Screw this guy and his stupid ass haircut.
I was waiting for that. I was waiting for that.
Here's the thing. I don't think
Oh.
Yugi would be too hard to draw his hair if you weren't doing it on mouse.
I don't agree, but
But still, but yeah, I still agree. I agree with you. That hair is such a pain in the neck.
yeah, you can see me constantly going back and be like, wait, let me fix this real quick. Wait, let me fix this real quick. Wait, let me fix this real quick. Ah! Oh, hey, look, here's me doing chains correctly before I ever did Ghost Rider.
Yay! More
Yeah.
chains. We love those.
I mean,
You love to see it.
I mean, I will say, I mean, I'm trying to remember how it. I remember obviously you did the cards, which again, you did no. I can't remember. Did you use the dual disc on this one or no?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, I couldn't remember.
Yeah,
you used the dual disc.
I was gonna assume if you were doing in Yugi, you'd probably take his design from Battle City.
I honestly, I was not sure what to do. I am very uncultured with Yu-Gi-Oh. So
I've only really started going through Yu-Gi-Oh! Properly this year because I went through the original series years ago, but I only started.
yeah, so it was definitely fun being like, hey, I haven't done Ash yet, but I have an idea of what I'm gonna do with him. What do I do for Yugi? And I just got like a million different responses. I was like, bruh. And all of them, because I'm so uncultured with Yu-Gi-Oh, a lot of them were basically speaking a different language to me. So I was like, dude, please explain this to me like I'm a 5-year-old. I know nothing about Yu-Gi-Oh, so help me.
To be like a 5-year-old.
Understandable. I know that.
I mean, it's really difficult. I mean, I will say the story in Yu-Gi-Oh is fantastic. Again, if you've not seen it, I recommend watching it. It's so good.
I tried. I got like 5 episodes in.
I mean, it's
not
one of those.
as bad. It's just the voices are just.
I mean, I may get some hate for this one, but I honestly, when I was growing up, I preferred Yu-Gi-Oh over Pokemon, just for me, from my standpoint.
Ooh.
My little brother's the exact same way, so I get
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah, so I hope I got the right one to match with the original Ash.
Well, I mean, it is still original series.
Oh wait! We got another drop.
Hey.
Nice.
There we go.
Oh yeah, and then
And now it's all done. We don't have to worry about anything else.
Unless
ever
Bro
again.
decided to be a little bit crazy.
No, he would never. He would never.
Yeah, I'm a perfully sane person. What are you talking about, Kodo? I would never do something.
You're just
Exactly. You
okay.
would never know.
Oh.
It's almost like we didn't know this from learn this from Bowser vs. Eggman.
I did not. So hey, remember what I said?
Remember when he said he loves making things harder for himself?
No, I've got something even better. Remember when I said during the Bowser vs. Eggman segment in the last commentary that I wasn't gonna do this for Ash vs. Yugi?
Yeah.
Wow. That did
Yeah.
not
Hey,
age
I
well at
was
all.
like, to make it easier
You
for
lied.
right?
I lied. Well, no, I didn't lie. I was like, I thought about this like basically when this episode got announced. I was like, I don't want to, but I have an idea. I've had this idea for a minute, but I was like, dude, I don't think that's ever gonna happen. But
And then it happened.
and then it happened.
I remember when you showed. I think you showed me. I think you showed Mate, and you may have shown Reese. Basically, your idea for this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Early on, I'm like, dude, that sounds cool.
But
Yeah.
I
Okay.
guess-
So real quick, this is very much inspired by the sort of like versus screens that happen at the beginning of every battle in the Gen 6 anime. Just taken up to the next level by including a bunch of other shit. So
Yep.
because those screens are just the trainers, the Pokemons, and a bunch of Pokeballs. Because those always start in 1v1s. Because this time for me, I decided, hey, why don't I do the trainer, their partner, as well as a bunch of other people that they've got. Because why not? I'm not crazy.
Yep, and also this is where that point where me and Bro got jump scared.
Yeah. Shout out to Kier.
I think I was actually on call while you were working on this, or like when you first revealed this.
It was definitely when I first revealed it. That's for sure.
Yeah.
Because
we just finished ranking all the Pokemon open.
Yeah. I also had to make sure because the only reference I really had for the battle screens was I think it was Ash versus Viola. So I had to catch myself real quick, and I was like, wait a second, the triangles on both sides, do those colors correlate with the trainers? So I scoured and tried to find a different example, and sure enough, they do. So
Yeah.
so I went with blue for Ash and yellow for Yugi because sure.
Duh.
This is also where I get to flex a lot of some of the Pokemon themes and a few Yu-Gi-Oh ones, but details.
True.
Yes.
And
And unfortunately, there one issue came in with one
we'll
of the Pokemon themes.
Yeah, we'll get into that in a few.
We'll get to that.
Yeah.
We'll get
Also-
some of them.
Also, in case anyone's wondering, Ash here is in his Journeys look, but I base it mostly off of the original art style.
Right, yeah.
So kind of get like a best of both worlds sort of situation.
Right. Right.
Since I'm not particularly crazy about the change in art styles, I got better as it went on, but
Yeah, it just more so it doesn't look great at standstill, but in
Yeah.
motion, oh my gosh.
So how easy was some of the Pokemon?
Oh god, some of them I got done in like 20 minutes.
Like this silly little electric creature. I imagine.
Yeah.
That.
Yeah.
Yeah, really the hard part was
Figuring out who to include.
yeah, figuring out who to include. For Ash, it was like Ash had some like thematic, had some like theming going on. I wanted to get a lot of his aces, and I also wanted to make sure I represented each gen.
Yeah.
Not including Pikachu because Pikachu's like the obvious one.
Yeah,
Well,
So like Charizard's obviously gonna be that.
Yeah.
Dark Magician.
For Yugi, the theming was basically asking your mate, who do I include?
I forgot if you included Dark Magician Girl or not.
I don't believe so.
I'll say Dark Magician Girl, no.
I remember full well he did not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because
my whole thing is because I know like Dark Magician and Dark Magician Girl are both the reincarnation of Yugi's attempts answer.
Yeah, if I had known the full lore behind Dark Magician and Dark Magician Girl, I might have considered it, but as it stands, I didn't want to just be like, hey, here's Dark Magician, and then here's Dark Magician Girl. It's like kind of like a cop out a little bit.
I get it. I will ask this: which one of Ash's Pokemon did you enjoy drawing the most? I'm curious.
I don't know actually. I honestly think I enjoyed them all roughly the same.
I mean, I will say I do love the Aura Sphere on Lucario.
Yeah, I wanted to have a lot of them actually using moves.
Clean.
Also, here's my favorite theme. But anyway, I wish Mate was here because a lot of the ones I did include, I honestly don't remember a lot of the names of. I know this is
I've
like
been going through recently, so I might be able to.
Just judging off the pose, I'm pretty sure this is this is Celtic Guardian. I know
that's Celtic.
Yeah, Celtic Warrior. Yeah.
Even though I feel so bad for Celtic Guardian in the episode too.
Yeah, dude got tossed around.
Ragdoll.
Well, I mean, it's pretty accurate to canon, and Celtic Guardian and Beaver Warrior do die a lot.
But again, I will say, I think obviously it was. We'll get into probably the hardest one for you to draw because obviously I think the hardest for you to draw of Yugi's monsters was probably Slifer.
Probably, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
The other problem is that a lot of Mate's suggestions were knights. And I was like,
armor.
no, it wasn't just the armor. I was like, look, can we get like a little bit more like
I was gonna say
differences? Like, some variety.
I mean, I know Torok. Whenever obviously he's not here either, but I know Torok did. I think Chimera, the flying mystical beast. I think it's what it's called.
Yeah,
Kodo.
I think
is that what it's called?
I think Mate suggested that. I think Mate suggested that one to me too, but I ended up turning it down. I think that one was just a little too much for me.
I know this is kind of a cop-out one, but I would absolutely don't worry about.
Oh, I did
I
Karibo.
think he did Karibo.
Don't worry.
Yeah, he
Karibo
did.
will show up.
But like,
Yeah.
not just one Karibo. I would have done like several Karibos.
Oh,
Because if there's
Like
one
different
thing that
Karibos?
Yugi's infamous for, it's infinite Karibo meat shield.
I was about to say, how many times does he use multiplying Karibo together?
Never enough.
Yes. Probably.
And the fact he keeps going infinite Karibo meat shield as well is the funniest thing.
True.
Hmm.
But yeah. I mean,
Because like, that strategy, I think that's something I find hilarious reading Yu-Gi-Oh! It's like,
Also,
the strategies Yugi pulls off are so stupid and they would never work in the actual game. But that's what makes it fun.
go ahead.
Also, something funny while I was working on Celtic Guardian is that at some point I was like, dude, am I basically just drawing Link?
I was actually gonna make that comment.
I
Pretty
forgot you
much,
made
yeah.
that comment.
A little bit.
I remember that.
I'm like, the creator of Yu-Gi-Oh! Is actually just straight up a gamer and
Yeah.
enjoys video games, so I would not be surprised if there was an obvious inspiration.
True.
I think this
Greninja?
was.
Yeah, it's
Yeah, Greninja.
I
Greninja.
want to say this one
Yep.
is Charizard?
No,
No, that's
this is-
Greninja.
That's Greninja.
But
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
Charizard will be there.
recognize that shape and posing very well. That's
Yep.
Yeah,
very
this is definitely,
reminiscent of the Ultimate Run.
Yeah, that's
Ash
definitely based on the
Greninja.
Ultimate Render, but it is Ash Greninja, so
Like,
Yep.
Like,
Well, I
I-
mean, yeah.
I said, it's just again. I remember whenever Greninja was announced for Pokemon, I'm not gonna deny he was one of my favorites looking.
yeah, Greninja's
Greninja
Greninja's
was
a
a
cool
favorite
design.
Pokemon of mine for years. I still really like Greninja, but I can't even say it's my favorite from that generation anymore. It's second
I mean-
instead.
Well, I was meaning
That's
up the I was meaning up the starters of that generation.
yeah.
It's a very close race that Greninja barely tops for my favorite starter of that gen nowadays, because
But-
I've really grown on Delphox.
Delphox
but
is
again-
cool, yeah.
But again, the fact of the matter is that like again, Ash Greninja, how it looks so much similar to Ash. Like I just
Yeah.
love that extra detail.
Also,
You
Also, I
can
love-
tell that the Pokemon Company had a favorite.
yeah.
also, I will say,
Yeah.
again, I will say, bro, I love the effects he did
Yeah.
for the Shuriken. Like, it's
Yeah, that
so
was fun.
clean.
Okay, look, it's like I have no issue with Ash Greninja, but why is there not something similar for Pikachu that isn't like a Z move?
That is an excellent question, actually.
It,
Good.
Anyway,
It's
it
something
was
I've always
simply just
wondered.
because Pokemon had a favorite.
yeah.
I mean-
It was.
Fair.
It was just like, okay, who can we milk for money? You.
Here's the thing.
Oh, okay, this
Literally.
one-
They just saw that Sakurai liked that one. I was like, I'm putting this one in Smash based off of the concept art you've shown me. And they decided, okay, we're milking Greninja specifically.
Yeah, it's just like,
We're
It's just called-
we're gonna milk Greninja specifically.
it's
Also,
just like, who's gonna be the,
PvP.
it's
Also,
like, who's
I
gonna be
think
the
I-
cash milk tank at that point?
Oh gosh, but I think this one again, Kodo. You can correct me. I think this is Blackluster Soldier.
Yes. I was thinking.
I don't recognize everyone
I
off
was.
the top
I
of
was.
my head.
I had to
but
think about it,
I
but
think
yes,
that's
this is
right.
this is Blackluster.
Blackluster.
This is Blackluster Soldier. Yeah, because I remember mate
I'm-
suggesting
I
that
can
one too.
fact check
I mean-
just to make sure.
Oh, I actually have.
I mean-
I actually have the list. I thought I got rid of it. All right, never mind. We're good.
But again,
Alright,
it's one,
cool.
I think it is Blackluster Soldier. Yeah.
Yeah, it is. It
Yeah,
is.
I
I
mean-
looked
It
it up.
is.
Okay.
I mean, I will say the one thing, but I mean, obviously, for most, not all of them, but most of Yugi's cards have the knight aesthetic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
and I think that's one of the probably big, obviously negatives with the drawing is most of his cards would be considered knights, quote unquote.
Yeah. Yeah, I was trying to go for as much variety as possible. I didn't really realize that Yugi was like Knights the character.
Wait, okay, I forgot if you included this one or not, but I'm really hoping Stone Soldier was in consideration.
Stone Soldier is not here, unfortunately.
Because, like,
Oh.
one of my favorite moments of Yugi is him using Stone Soldier to destroy the moon. In an
Yeah.
Oh, gosh,
duel.
that one. But, yeah.
And, like, and not only that, before I actually fully got into Yu-Gi-Oh, there was one rap battle of Yugi against Moon Knight, and one of the lines I keep thinking back on this is one of the hardest lines possible is, we know to break a moon it takes a Stone Soldier.
Also,
Dang.
fun fact, I might be mistaken, but I don't believe this song was in the original video.
Yeah, about
Hmm.
Because, yeah, I guess
Yep.
if I'm right, hold on, let me check to make sure.
Ash
Yes,
Ninja.
yes. Well, I knew that, but I was wondering if I replaced it with this or not. But yes. Cause yeah, I used the Ash Ninja theme here originally.
Yeah, you use
I was
the
like-
XYIZ Japanese thing, but here's the thing.
Yeah, but it got
Japan does not give a
but it got
crap
copyright.
about our fair use.
Yeah, it got copyright claimed. No, not even just claimed. It got blocked.
Yep.
Yep.
It made it
Wow.
unwatchable. So I was like, oh well, okay. Like, and this was like
Or
very. This was either like very soon before or very soon after the episode came out. So I was like, bruh, you gaslit me into thinking that this was okay.
Hey,
Lies
Charizard.
and slander.
But
Hey, Charizard, how are you doing?
They
Um,
just-
Yeah. Yeah,
so-
no, Charizard.
So what I ended up doing was I used like YouTube's editor to like cut the music out, forgetting that song is 6 minutes long. So there on the original file there's about 6 minutes, maybe 6.5 minutes of pure utter silence.
yeah.
Yep.
So I was like, oh well, this is not great. This completely like ruins the video. So I was like,
Yeah.
what if? So
With all
at
that.
some point, I was like, what if I just put in like other Pokemon themes to compensate for it? And I don't know, especially since I needed to do this commentary, and I didn't want to do this with 6.5 minutes of silence. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I was like, whatever. Let's put in something for the commentary. And I was eventually like, what if I just uploaded it? Just because people aren't gonna
Yeah,
watch the
upload it,
original,
yeah.
I don't think.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So
Hi,
that's what I
Tobias, how are
ended up
you?
doing. Also, yeah, this is Tobias. As far as I know, let me check the list again to make sure. As far as I know, this is the moment where I was like, okay, I'm not doing nights anymore.
No more nights.
Because I like
Moving
The
we're
last thing I'm
Moving
four-
on 3 nights.
we're-
That's 3 nights too many.
yeah, we're 4 monsters in, and 3 of them are nights. So
No
it's
more
like,
nights.
so I was like, let's add some let's get some variety here.
Yep. And here's my other goats. All my goats are in this.
Hi, Crocodile.
My favorite Gen 5 mod.
Yeah.
I don't
It's
know
all
whether I like Crocodile or Scrappy more Gen 5 wise, but man. as is Crocodile,
you're about to be
has-
very happy then.
Yeah, no, you included Scraggy.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Again, one thing will say, I just love the shades for Crocodile. Like they make it so
Yeah.
clean.
Yeah. It's funny that I ended up having black and white music playing over that. That was not intentional, especially since this wasn't in the original video. But I digress.
If it
Alright,
works, it
Summon
works.
Skull.
It works, I guess. Yeah, Summon
Hi,
Skull.
Summon Skull.
Yeah, this was the moment where I was like, oh god, this is about to get scary. It wasn't, surprisingly, but like it wasn't really that bad, but
Yeah, you lived.
but like doing all those nights, I was like, okay, whatever. I knew going in that this was gonna be a tricky one because I've always taken a glance at Yugi's some of Yugi's monsters and I see their designs, I'm like, nope, and that's why I just denied doing this for so long. But when I decided to finally stop being a coward about it, I was like, all right, fine. I know this is gonna be tricky, but let's just do it. And then I see
get out of this.
and then I see this guy, and I'm like, oh god, okay, here we go. And then here's
There's
Scraggy,
Scraggy.
just for the
There he is.
just for the fun.
Has-
Yeah.
Yeah,
Man,
was
I
wondering
still
why
can't
Scraggy
get
was here.
over
Oh,
the
boy.
game accurate focus class moment.
There's
Yeah,
the
and here-
Karibo.
yeah. And here's Karibo.
There's Karibo. Get one small guy with another small guy.
That no, that's exactly what I was going for. So
which I love. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I knew I had to include Karibo, so I was like, what do I include for Ash that's like relatively on the same level vibe wise? I was like, well, Scraggy's like the only like baby Pokemon he's still got, so sure.
Sceptile.
Yes, another goat.
Yeah,
That
yeah,
sounds
Sceptile
cool.
had to be here.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, he's mandatory.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
Oh,
yeah, this is the same
here's-
Sceptile took on a Darkrai.
Yeah, and well, here's I couldn't leave out all the silence, I guess.
Yeah.
Oh.
Was
I mean-
Infernape on here too?
Yeah, Infernape's
Yes.
coming later.
Oh, okay,
My God.
yeah. I had a feeling he was gonna be in here somewhere. It's like
Yeah.
I feel like Infernape should be in here. I feel like he's also pretty mandatory.
Yeah, I knew I had to
Yeah.
include Infernape.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was like it was like, oh, yep, here it is.
Yay.
Ask and you shall receive.
Yeah, my absolute like must-haves were like obviously Pikachu, Lucario, Greninja, Charizard, Sceptile, Infernape, and then I have Solgaleo coming up later.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
The rest I was like, I wasn't quite sure what to do, but I think I made most of the right calls.
Right.
I wish I had room to include more. Because like
Yeah.
like looking back, I feel bad that I left Gengar out.
Also,
Oh, yeah.
I will say, I love when I remember May brought this up. It looked like just Charles was just doing like a flamethrower on Infernape's head. I remember May bringing that up in the
I love how
call.
you just blatantly put Infernape in a Goku pose.
Yeah.
Sure,
It-
that was intentional.
I mean, yeah.
Anyway, here's Silent Magician.
Yeah, Silent Magician. Yeah.
Yep.
Wasn't this also the one Oshawott swooped
Yes.
over?
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah,
It was.
that's the one. Yep.
that still makes me laugh every freaking time.
I mean, it's funny, so.
Not him. It's not fair.
Oh, I had to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Again, I mean, knowing Oshawott from when Oshawott come in and him and Meloetta, oh gosh.
Oh god. Yeah, I remember that.
But yeah,
Oh boy.
I like Oshawott a lot. He's
Yeah.
one of my favorites.
Yeah, Oshawatt's
Yeah,
cool.
Oshawatt's cool.
he's good. He's good. And let's see.
The next should
I-
be, or we're still on Yugi,
think-
or what's going on? Okay, this is
Something going
this
on.
is Curse of Dragon.
Rings.
Curse of Dragon, yep.
Ah,
Yeah, I will say, this and Slifer weren't actually that bad mostly because I knew a lot of this was getting covered up anyway.
Right.
So, I mean, I still went in, I guess. I don't know why, but oh, I guess that's why. So I can move him around and not feel uncomfortable
Yeah.
with it.
Yeah.
right.
But yeah, that's,
But it also helped that like since it's flying, it's mostly covered up by the borderline anyway.
right.
So I was like, okay,
Right.
like this isn't actually that bad.
Last time that I was admittedly pretty curious to see how withdrawing Slifer was like.
Oh, we'll get there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, obviously, Solgaleo was the last one for Ash. And,
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
obviously,
Had to
Slifer
be.
was the last. It had to be, yeah. And I think now you're on Shiny Noctowl.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, knocked out.
Yep.
Yeah, I wanted to get one of the aerial guys in there, and then like Noctowl being a shiny also means there's some uniqueness there too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say that there's a specific ace that Ash has out of. Like, I think that's the only reason I can't. nail
Yeah,
down
that made it hard because like of all of his like Gen teams, Gen 2 doesn't really have an ace per se.
That's because his
Right.
strongest Pokemon were his Gen 1 Mons.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So it made choosing when to represent Gen 2 a bit tricky. But I was like, you know what?
But-
He's got a shiny, so let's do that.
Yeah,
I mean,
shiny representation. Why not?
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like it was easy to do Lucario for obviously since he Mega Evolved. That's his Mega Evolution. Ash Greninja, duh,
Yeah.
because of Ash Greninja.
Yeah,
And then
Yeah.
and then Charizard. Obviously, everybody
No,
knows
duh.
him.
it's
Yeah,
Charizard.
Yeah.
Alpha the Magnet Warrior, I believe,
Yeah.
is what
Yep.
this was.
Yeah, this is
'Cause
Alpha
I
the
think
Magnet Warrior.
Because I think I was the one who was like, who else can I do? And I think I was the one who suggested this one. I think. And maybe gave you the drawing. I think.
Maybe.
Again, I don't remember.
I don't remember. Yeah. And yeah, I guess he does have a shield and a sword. So does this count as a knight? I don't know. Maybe I'm a hypocrite.
Again, I don't know about. Yes and no. I would say because he does have a shortened shield, but it's complicated.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Sounds
alright, but
good.
here's
Alright,
Solgaleo.
here's
though.
Solgaleo. Yeah.
Yes.
Now we're reaching the end game.
Yeah.
Yep.
This one was just like, I mean, it's one of those like when you think of their final ones, this is one you think of because this is
it's a legendary.
Also,
Yeah.
you're thinking in contrast, how the frick did they get this?
Yeah.
You see, he got it by getting it.
He got it by being a really good dude. Technically, I don't like on screen at least. Ash never actually like catches Nebby, but like it's that aside, it is like very unapologetically his. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah,
By technicality.
yeah,
it
by
still is.
by technicality. And like I knew like even though he's not technically on his team anymore, he can like reach Ash via like ultra wormholes and shit. So
Yeah.
so it's like
Why
if he's not here, I'd be surprising.
Oh,
Yeah.
I love the detail you add for how you add that
Yeah.
detail for Solgaleo. Like it's so good.
So good. Ooh.
Yeah, so it was definitely interesting to do, especially with like the different colors on some of the panels. Like some of his like golden panels are like they shift colors, and I'm like, oh, that's interesting. Okay, and then obviously like the stars on his head. The Cosmos, hence why his original name was Cosmog. But anyway,
yep.
and then
Here's
here's
Slifer.
Here's Slifer.
Yeah.
Like
The dragon with two mouths, and because of that, I hate him.
Like, that's just a mouthful and all.
Well played,
Yeah.
Reese. Well played. Well played.
It's
My question, how?
But it's one of those things. Obviously, if you were gonna do this, it's one of those. I can't feel bad that you had to draw, but Slifer's just good night.
Too important.
Yeah.
Yeah.
he's too
But-
cool to
yeah.
pass up.
Yeah, everybody
Like-
everybody kept telling me, like, if you're going to do any of the Egyptian gods, you got to do Slifer. Like, if you're going to do only one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's the first one he gets.
Yeah.
And the first one he actually uses.
Yeah.
Also his ultimate in Jump Force, so you know what?
That is true.
That's also
as well.
true.
Yeah, so as soon as I heard that, I was like, all right, fine. Because I guess I have to, because to match with giving Ash Solgaleo.
Yeah.
Like, I
That's
got to include,
his
like, one of the
mandatory.
biggest boys on Yugi's team, so sure, I guess.
Yeah.
Legitimately, we
Might
do
as
mean
well.
big. Again,
Yes.
when you watch Ash versus Yugi, I love for the people who don't know him and it's like,
Holy
what?
shit.
Big
And the pe-
montage.
and for the people like, classic such good montage.
Cool.
Oh, hey, there's your Dark Magician girl.
Yeah.
Fair.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got our
a-
Gengar.
A whole,
So,
Hey,
a whole like.
Oh, hey,
yeah.
Origin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This was annoying because I felt I had to include this because we didn't get an animation preview, so
Yeah.
Right,
so I was like,
yeah.
well, shit, okay,
It,
I mean, yeah, use
Yeah.
something.
that was the closest thing we had.
yeah, and
Yeah.
that's it.
Alright.
And
Man.
man, that was a trip down memory lane.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. A
Yeah.
good trip, though.
true.
Yeah, very fun, very fun.
Yeah, it's fun.
Yeah, indeed.
Hell
It's definitely fun seeing the back and forth in terms of the old ones you did in between the
Yeah.
two, and it really shows how much better your art has improved after you got a drawing tablet.
Yeah.
I agree.
Oh, yeah.
There's
Yeah,
Yeah,
definitely.
I know it's night and day.
yeah.
So honest question: Who do you think was your favorite, either finished product or to draw out of this lineup?
I don't know, because I don't know if I can really answer what my favorite one to do was.
That's fine.
Especially with how like spread out some of them are.
True. Yeah.
Like
Right.
like some of them I genuinely don't remember actually making.
I mean, granted, most of those you made, I think, like right after the Kickstarter, I think either ended or was
Yeah.
going
Yeah.
on.
Yeah, somewhere around that time.
Yeah, I think I finally was able to wrap up like just before Omni-Man vs. Bardock came out.
Yeah. That
Yeah.
sounds about right from what I remember.
My favorite final product is, there's a few I could mention. The immediate one that comes to my mind is probably Spawn.
Yeah.
Yeah, Spawn was
Yeah.
great.
Spawn did turn out really well.
Actually, you know what? Hold up. Since you brought up Spawn, I'm gonna fact check something real quick. I'm gonna fact check something.
Alright.
Yeah, Spawn. Wily also turned out pretty good.
Yeah, Wiley looks
Yeah.
fantastic, and then
True.
just the sign for the memes, like, come on.
Yeah.
Yes. Like, you had too much fun with those signs, and I can't say I blame you on
Yeah,
that.
maybe a little bit, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, hold up. I went to fact check on Spawn, and the editor can put this in if he wants or not. I don't care. It's up to him. But
Yeah.
this
Dad.
little sneak. This
I don't know
little
what you-
sneak.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh my god.
I remember
You
catching this.
made-
I remember catching this.
I don't know what you're talking
I
about.
hope the comments still here.
Oh my
I don't
god.
know what you're
I
talking about.
remember
You made this up.
I'm not.
You definitely made this
So
up.
that's what you were referring to.
Dead ass head boy. Dead ass.
Nope. I don't.
I will.
I would never do that.
I mean, I will say probably for personal favorite, I would say biased Ghost Rider, but I think my personal favorite is how you did Dante. Is my personal
Yeah,
favorite.
Dante's.
I think Clive is where I saw that. I think Clive, in terms of the solo characters, was the best one. But come on, Ash Yugi and Ruby Maka were obviously.
Well, yeah.
Agreed. No
Yeah.
arguments there.
Well, yeah. That last Ash versus Yugi one was like the best thing I've ever done, and that's not even a competition.
Yeah, like, the Ash Yugi one was it just turned out so good. Just, like, all the races and all the, like, the monsters and Mons videos, like, it turned out so well.
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like the battle for that one was obviously for Ash Yugi was what Mons and monsters do you want to put on? But again,
Yeah.
that was half the battle.
Yeah.
I think, I mean, honestly, my favorite montage of the year, I didn't get to say it earlier, but yeah, Ghost Rider Spawn.
Yeah, that one turned out.
Crazy.
That one was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
I mean, the song you chose also just worked a little too well, so you know what?
Yeah, I wish I could use
Yeah.
that song more often, but
But copyright go burr.
I mean, I guess to be fair,
Cool.
it doesn't get like blocked, but it does get claimed, and I'm trying to prevent that as much as possible now. So
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, that's
Right.
understandable.
Yeah, like music wise, I do agree on like Ghost Rider Spawn being one of the best.
yeah.
Agreed.
But like I'm biased towards RWBY versus Maka.
Oh yeah,
I'm
no,
way too
that
biased
one's
towards
that
it.
one's really good too. The montages
Yeah.
the montages are easily my favorite parts of these to make.
Oh yeah.
It kind of goes back to my roots from like years ago when I made like hype videos for every single episode.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Um, something I have thought about revisiting for old time's sake. Kind of like what we're doing here, but
A little bit.
but yeah.
What's worth the pack?
Um,
I guess if I had to say which ones were my favorite overall, I'd say, I mean, if I'm biased as hell, I'd say Tom and Deku, but, I'd also probably say, like, Dante Ash 5 turned out really well.
yeah.
Well, honestly,
Yeah.
all of them turned out pretty well, in my opinion, but
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, I enjoy every piece of art that we've seen that we got last year. Like, it turned out really well.
yeah.
Yeah. Well, okay. With that being said, I think we're gonna go ahead and wrap this up.
Alright then.
So thank you all for watching. Thank you all here for coming down this trip down memory lane with me.
Of course.
I do apologize.
No problem.
I do apologize that this took so long, but the end of 2025 was very busy for me, which is also why we haven't done a ranking yet. But that's coming soon.
Yeah.
Mm.
Stay tuned for that.
Yeah. Hopefully, most likely, the commentary for 26 won't take nearly as long. But I guess I can't make any promises because I was also pretty late for the 24 one.
True. It came out like
You see, if you don't make
Keith
promises,
Slayer, right?
you won't disappoint.
Yeah,
true.
sure.
Exactly.
Joking.
All right. With that being said, thank you guys for watching. We'll see you all hopefully at the end of the year for this year's commentary, which will hopefully not be as long. I mean, granted, this one didn't go on as long as I thought it would. I mean, it was long, but it didn't feel that long.
Yeah.
But next year's will probably be a bit shorter, unless they decide to give me something that's like that requires me or basically makes me feel obligated to lock in as much as I did for Ash and Yugi.
Or you get super complicated designs.
Yeah,
Like-
maybe.
I mean,
Ghidorah Deathwing.
Gives you a fucking Transformers character.
All right. With that being said, thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and we will see you all, or I will see you all, in the next video. Bye, everybody.
Bye bye.
goodbye.
Bye.